I'd really love to get some feedback from you in terms of how you found the program, how you found it to be, and maybe, describing where you were before and, a bit about where you are now, if that's okay.
Yeah, look, it's, to be honest, I was kind of a bit skeptical about the whole, like I never thought like if I spoke to someone it would like really help kind of thing, because like you speak to everyone on a day-to-day basis and everyone's just like, oh, just don't think negative and like all that stuff. So I kind of came into this pretty much thinking like it's just going to be a stranger that's telling me pretty much virtually the same. And I wasn't, obviously I reached out to you because I wasn't in a very good place mentally, and it was something that I couldn't get myself out of. And like I said before, I just needed something small, and to figure out what it is to get me out of that mind state, but like you've honestly, like, and I'm not just saying it because like we're face to face, but it's actually changed the way I think on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah.
And I just feel a little bit like, just lighter, like I don't really
Lighter.
hold so much weight on my shoulder kind of thing. And
Yeah.
it's honestly, it's been such an interesting experience. Like, it's just, like you said, it's right there in front of you. Like it's easily accessible, and it's just a matter of knowing like what you need. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's been awesome.
Thank you. Thank you. And obviously you've put in the work too. So what has been the biggest positive change that you've noticed within yourself or within your environment?
I don't hold on to things like I did before.
Yeah.
Um, like I would always ponder it and think about it, and even though it wasn't going to get me anywhere, and I knew that, I just couldn't let things go. And I think for me, that was like the biggest change for me. And just, I guess, like being more like hopeful for like the future and not thinking like I'm stuck, and just having that hope.
Yeah, hope, and hope means a lot of things. It definitely has a lot of meaning here, particularly when you're doing this kind of this work on yourself. So, having being a person who was a little bit skeptical at the beginning, I'm wondering if you could offer other people the advice, and give them, share a bit, with them in terms of, what you would recommend with regards to hypnotherapy.
Oh, definitely. Like, my sister is going through PTSD and stuff like that. And like I told her like that I've been speaking to you and everything like that. And she's like, how is it? And I said it was like amazing. And my friend as well, like she just started when I started seeing you. She then booked to see a psychiatrist or psychologist or whatever. And I'm like, you really need to go into hypnotherapy. And she said like, oh, like what do? You just close your eyes? And I'm like, there's so much more to it that even I didn't
Yeah,
know. I wouldn't have believed until I actually did it with you, when I thought it actually does make a massive change.
absolutely. And some people report the change to be kind of effortless, like they kind of like just notice that it's just different now. It's just,
Yeah, it
yeah.
is.
So it's like change without the effort.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, yeah, wonderful. Well, it's been wonderful working with you, and I just, want to wish you obviously all the very best success for all your future endeavours.